Are you curious to know the future of our community? The future pillars? What will shape the expansion of the Gacha Life space and how to be a part of it? Today, we'll go over the biggest events that will occur in our foreseeable future. From new games being launched by Luni and veterans of the community alike, from monumental series that will break all standards, to incredible projects you would never think were possible. Or you'll see how quickly our community falls to the depths of irrelevancy and slowly disappear. Gacha has been a thing for many years as of now, originating from old games such as Anime Gacha, Gacha World, or Anime Arcade. The Gacha community's life really started with the hit Gacha Studio that was able to create the fundamental basics of our community, like Gacha Life mini-movies, Gacha Life music videos, singing battles, and etc. And before anyone realized it, the community exponentially grew after each new game release. Gachaverse, Gacha Life especially, Gacha Club, to our present Gacha Life 2. Let's count Gacha Story, I guess. And let's soon also count Gacha Life 3, told directly by Luni very nonchalantly. By the way, he had like a little phase of like a month where he incredibly interacted with the community with YouTube comments, and not gonna lie, that was the coolest shit that could happen to any gachatuber. Wish he came back to it, but I guess he's gone for the milk again. And to make Gacha Life 3. It's not like Gacha Life 2 is still missing features, right? Of course not. Let's just pass on to the new games. Whatever, I guess. This new game is said to be an unconventional dress-up game, completely different from old gacha games, from what Flo told us, which is very intriguing. I'm very impatient, so I'll 100% try to bribe information from Flo when I can, but I have a personal theory on what it could be. I'd suggest to stay tuned for it. I'll make a video about it. Despite new games being launched every 3 so years, if I had to guess, as we keep growing, I don't see the same level of originality as there was back in the days. I don't see any new acronyms being created, no sort of new content. Honestly, it's been boring, which is why veterans have decided to take matters into their own hands and make impactful decisions for the community. We have Chibimation, which has been worked on for 4 years as of now, but I won't beat the dead horse even more. I feel like we can safely assume that it's likely to be released in 2026, or at the very least, start of 2027 with how the new management team has taken over. A complete fan-made, unrelated gacha game made by veterans with a complete new face, fully original assets of clothes, accessory, eyes, mouths, and more, with probable new features that will help with quality of life. It's revolutionary. We won't have to wait every 2 years for Luni to come back with the milk anymore. We can just make it on our own. And this will just keep ramping up. Another game that's being sweetly concocted is by Soy and her co-developer, Customs and Coffee. Some sneak peeks of it here. Currently, they finished the backend and implemented basic systems. It is very promising and something I personally highly appreciate people doing. Join both games' Discord server and show them support. If it's not new games that veterans are making for the community, it's whole community-driven creative organizations like Dawn Rising from Not Zoe. You are able to work with talented individuals and be paid by doing creative work. I mean, it's insane how far she's come. Studios of animation are new in the community, but at such scale just seems unimaginable. The same can be said for other studios like the Yukisu studio, which seems to have a promising future, or even Reality Studios. Both studios having insane potential and animated series with original assets that are for some reason not getting traction at all. Go check both series out, Kesuru and Shattered Rain. While we're at it, we have very interesting series continuing and coming out. The Music Freaks Season 2 is soon launching. This will 100% revive the community in some way and probably shape it for the next years to come. I'm not even exaggerating. The reach TMF has is just insane and it deserves it. The animation is crispy as hell. The story is also pretty good, I should say. It had everything to take off and just continue succeeding, and with this season 2, I'm sure it's gonna take the community to possible new heights. I'll also bring out the unknown series Kesuru in the mix. The Yukisu studio is the one producing it and they've done an insane job with like literally everything. It's really on the same level of commitment as TMF, as in full new OSTs, multiple talented animators, planned episode, it's really peak. Same for the Shattered Rain, and although their episode output is looking to be way slower, I wouldn't sleep on it. Instead, take a look at their original song, it slaps. After all this new content, we still have the gacha creator making new niches like Angel Edits and her commentary type of videos. And you know, me. I also started this like a year ago. Where the fuck are my views? Anyway, when it comes to renters in general now, there's not much movement going on, and I think that'll be for a while. And personally, I think it works like a cycle. We'll probably have a long phase of dramas and situation, and then another of none. We were all kids before, and fights broke out easily over trivial matters. But now, even though new people keep coming in the community, children and adults alike, there's still a moderate portion of them here who aren't problematic. But I believe that soon there will be another phase of dramas. Soon in the future, probably when Chibimation comes out. That's my prediction. I also predict that soon there will be new acronyms to describe new types of content. I hope. I pray. Game making is starting to take traction with Chibimation, Customs and Coffee, or you know, my game. There was a time where mods were a very popular thing. I mean, everywhere people were learning to code into gacha games and change them. It really slowed down the next phase of our community, which is Gacha Fan Games. Calling it GFG is the new acronym for this type of content. In the year 2027, I predict a lot of that will start coming out. Just like mods, and we'll enter the real new phase of the community. I hope. So exciting. All of this new and innovative stuff could genuinely happen and take the community to new heights. Unless they don't work. Chibimation starts to have drama and fades into irrelevancy. Future gacha games flop and the gacha space becomes boring as days go by. Fan games don't work and demotivate everyone else from even trying. New series, apart from TMF, don't take off, which makes people wonder, what's even the point? Boredom sets in and the community reverts back to its stale and boring current state. Trends on end, gacha memes with no originality, and it keeps on like that until people eventually start leaving. If people keep staying on TikTok and don't acknowledge the new content that people are throwing out, this is what will happen. Then the community will truly die. If people don't give other series apart from TMF the recognition they deserve, of course gacha will start feeling boring with no other series competing with the big one. You're not even giving it a chance. If all these initiatives don't get recognized, this is what will happen. Unless people start to search more for the new stuff, for the new series, for the new niche gachatubers. Hello, me! Unless people don't start creating themselves innovative stuff and use marketing for fuck's sakes. We could avoid this if people start waking up and start seeing the other side. And while we're at it, join my team! I am preparing to make a gacha story visual novel game where picking the wrong decisions lead to dreadful ends. I am actively searching for 2 to 4 co-directors that will aid me in this long journey. You can also audition for other roles in the description. These are the ones available. You can also find the story summary in this video. Check it out. Rest assured, voice actors will be needed, but later into development. Join my team and let's make the first gacha story game together. The gacha community is still not done for. So many new things are coming out and I implore everyone to keep their eyes open for the peak stuff. There will be a shift, I assure that. Maybe this video will act as it. Who knows? It just needs to get 100,000 views, you know what I'm saying, man? And now I'm not getting over 1,000 views. With that said, hope you enjoyed the video and until we see each other again, ciao. Get out!